The Pearl River Wildcats softball team's getting the spotlight tonight in Poplarville. Cody Heister takes us there while a celebration is taking place.
The Wildcats capped off a historic season Monday with a 2-1 win over Des Moines in the NJCAA Division II National Championship game. And the title means even more for South Mississippi because several local athletes helped lead the way, including former Hancock Hawk Tegan DeWitt, who emerged as one of Pearl River's standout stars this season after helping the Wildcats earn the #1 national ranking earlier this spring. Pearl River finishes the year making history in its first ever appearance at the Division II World Series, bringing home a national championship and giving Wildcat fans a moment they'll never forget. Reporting here in Poplarville, I'm Cody Heister for WLOX News Now.